pleasure to be with you here today and discover a little bit more about the work that you've been doing.
Hello, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Hello, I'm so happy that I'm doing this interview with you, and thanks a lot for your opportunity for us.
So I thought we could start by delving a little bit into the work actually that you've been doing. Could you please tell us a little bit about Charkh Bezan, the song that you've been working on?
So Charkh Bezan is actually not only a song. It's a project that blossomed from me and Elena, and we think more about it's like an active art. Why active art? Because in this project we decided to put in different art and kind of through this art to share our protest. The art that are included in this project are poetry, music, and theater and dance, and at the end cinema. Why we wanted to put all this art together? Because we think that it's going to be like a bomb. It's going to be a bomb of art that can arrive more to people around the world. And
great. And can you tell us a little bit about the meaning of the title?
Yes, the meaning of the title, which is in Farsi, is Charkh Bezan, means whirling. I was imagining a girl that's whirling into darkness, into the mountains of Afghanistan, into the famous mountains of Afghanistan, this beautiful country, but is suppressed by the war, by injustice, by inequality. Although she's a lot in disaster situation, but she's still whirling pridefully.
So you also mentioned already that the song is supposed to be a protest. So what kind of message do you hope to spread?
We want to spread abundance of message by this protest, by this project, because we are kind of overflowing, by the injustice, by the inequality in this world, that we have women that they don't have any right in some part of the world, like Afghanistan, but they are forgotten and no one is caring about them, and it's getting normal. And this is so painful when we see them in this kind of situation, but the world, it doesn't reacting, and they are in hibernation. And we want to kind of shake this world that we have in this year. We are in this age, in this era, but we have still women that they cannot educate, they cannot do anything in their life. We want to share this message with the world to please be awake and be aware of this injustice, and we should care of them, and we should pay attention on them, and we should not be careless.
Mm-hmm. An important message that we want to spread is the awakening, because we think that somehow we are in a globalized world, but actually every country and every part of the world is a bit isolated and somehow is not awake what's going actually on in other parts of the world. And so with this poetry and with this music, we want to bring more awareness about some subjects that are going on in difficult countries like Afghanistan, and especially talking about injustice. But what we want to actually do as a, let's say, goal is to overcome the indifference, to overcome, the fact that many people know that Afghanistan is in trouble right now, but they feel, without power, or they just maybe can talk about, but how can we react as humans? How can we react to improve the situation there? Because we are all connected. And so our hope is somehow to overcome this indifference about what's going on outside the own border.
Yeah, so sort of a wake-up call for our...
awakening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I may, I actually want to read something that you, Elena, I guess, wrote in the crowdfunding campaign.
Mm-hmm.
You write that music has a magic art of vibration, which has the power to spread your voice, and your voice tries to always reflect the the voices of thousands of people on this earth who unfortunately do not have the strength or the possibility to express themselves. This really resonated with me because I feel like music, but all arts generally, always have this specific quality which they can help us convey certain messages that words sometimes by themselves cannot. So I was wondering if you can tell us a little bit about your decision as a collaborating duo to come to poetry and music, and how did you choose the art forms that you were going to be working with to kind of then create this project?
This poetry exactly came to my mind in 15th of August 2021 when Taliban took over Afghanistan. And I was really sad, and I was trying to do a protest. When I was in Lesbos, we were together and we were raising our voice on demonstration. But I said it's not enough, and I felt that maybe I can write a poetry. I can write a poetry about women right in Afghanistan, because now Taliban is going to be there, and the women will be ignorance forever and ever. And this poetry came to my mind, and while Taliban were taking over Afghanistan, I was thinking about this subject constantly, and I wanted to write, and I wanted to express through my pen, through my words and lyrics, because it was so sad for me to see again that these stranger and barbarian people, they are again on this country, and world left them behind. I couldn't stop myself, and I wrote that poetry, but my life was limited because I was a refugee, and unfortunately I found Joel there, and I went to him that let's work on this project. I just had that lyrics, but I didn't have enough access to music. And he started found the chord structure, and we combined together this art. And now we are here, we are with you, and this is so valuable for us.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that with us. So you met while you were in Greece, in Lesbos.
Yeah,
it was actually many things going on. I'm not gonna go through all, but my sister, she works with MSF, and she was working in Lesbos, and so I'm working on my music. I'm concentrating my life on music, and so she said, "Come here. There are many organizations made of refugee, and there are many concerts going on, and you can meet a lot of people, and you can play there." So I just followed my instinct. I had many things to do, but I went for 5 days. I turned I bought the ticket to go and go back to Italy after 5 days, and actually I fell in love with that amazing environment full of different people and so rich of people and activities. And so in the same association I met Elena too, and we start to play together on stage in different concerts. Because then I canceled my flight and I stayed 1.5 months there. And so then we start to, let's say, work together on stages, because it was summer and we did concert. And so I had to go back to Italy. So after 1.5 months, I went back, but I felt that actually I wanted to go back to Lesbos again, because I was missing something and someone. And so I went back to Lesbos, and we start to, I did volunteering there in the same organization that I was collaborating with concert, and for 3 months. And so we start to get closer and closer and share our project, our ideas, our view. And that's how Charkh Bezan blossomed too. The 15th of August, when Taliban took over, I was in Italy. But Elena shared the poetry with me. And when I arrived in Lesbos again, she told me, let's make the music on that and let's create something. And we started to work for 3 months on that, but the music was so complicated for us. And the poetry was so touchy that we suspended this project. We said, no. Somehow unconsciously we stopped it. The poetry blossomed and the music structure too. And this project came back to us when you gave us this opportunity.
Yeah.
Because we were stuck with this project. We started to work on other things, simple things.
We became so hopeful when you gave us this opportunity, and it was really unexpected for us. Once I checked email and I found email from R27, yes, that you're one of our applicants, and it was unbelievable for us, and we felt so lucky, and we wanted to put more our effort as much as we can, because this is the world that sometimes we need the support of each other, especially when we are in the hard and tough situation. And we are so grateful that you gave us this opportunity and you kind of encourage us to go further, guys. This is
it was like this, that we were freezing this project somehow. And with your opportunity, you say to us somehow, guys, don't forget that you have that. So now start to work on that. And please go back, put your effort, because we are going to help you. And so we started, okay, now we have to do it. We have this opportunity. And so we are putting our effort to realize it in the best way. And sometimes when you think in a big way, in a really, when you dream, sometimes to reach this dream like you want, you need the support sometimes.
I'm very glad to hear that the support came in the right moment and you to dream bigger and to pursue your dreams as well. And I'm curious about, you mentioned, poetry, cinema, music. So who's doing what? How do you work together actually?
It's really complicated. So Elena worked on poetry principally because it's in Dari. It came from her soul, and I work on music principally. And what we did is that when she finished the poetry, she gave me. I didn't read the poetry before I start to create the music. She just told me the concept, and then I worked on the music. And after we start to match this poetry with the music. To find out melodies together and on a structure. And now, after that, I had to go back to Italy, and Elena did this step to move from Greece to Germany. And so I have a band in Italy. And so I start to work to make the music, let's say, to rearrange the music with the band. And we recorded the demo, and I came back to Germany to stay with Elena and fix the melody. And it's more a theatrical, it's more a musical. And so it needs narrative part and expression too. So we had to match everything properly, all the lyrics that she wrote. And after that, now we are working together on the narrative part to give to an art director and a theater and a dancer company that is going to perform that.
Yeah, fortunately, we have been working so far on the instrumental and vocal part of this song. So it's going to be complete until in the end of this month. And after December, we put mostly our effort on the video clip of this song, about the theater, about the performers. But it's really important for us, this project. We are putting all our effort with our heart and with our soul, because we suffer about this injustice in this world. And we are so excited that we have this project, and we dream a lot about this project, and hopefully it will be flourishing.
I just want to add that it's a bit challenging, and I want to say it like even in a protest way, that she's not allowed to come to Italy and to work on that, because it's not something meaningless. It's something that we should pay attention on that, because for now she applied for asylum in Germany, and so she's stuck here. She can, even today that we are together, it's difficult. But because if it had been easier to work on this in the same country and find all the, the theater company, the musician all together and work step by step every day. But we are doing it, and we will do it.
I'm sure you will. I can feel a lot of will and strength behind your words. So I'm sure this project will come together as you dream it. And I hope that also this project might raise awareness about this issue and help people like that are in the similar situation to you, Elena, and help you in that sense as well to overcome these barriers that are between you and what you want. Clearly, this is a special work, a special project for both of you. So I was wondering, what can you tell us about previous works that you've done? How are they different from this project?
Yes, our previous song, it was also about Afghanistan, and Joel and I worked on that when we were in Italy. We made a really good harmony by this song, and this song is also a journey to Afghanistan, to Kabul, to different places in Afghanistan, to discover the beauty of Afghanistan that actually, unfortunately, they are covered by the bloodshed and injustice. And we cannot see anymore the beauty of this country. And we were sharing a lot in this song. This song is called Let's Go to Kabul, and we are gonna release it soon. And this song has a kind of loop animation.
کابل زیبا همون باغک بابر همون پغمان سرسبز بریم کابل همون کابل شاداب همون آب و هوایش همون مهمان نوازیش طالبان آمد کابل دگرگون شد لبخندهای مردم محو شد کل سان.
It's not only a song, it's a journey. It can be a story that narrates the reality of a human's life. Actually, our previous project is really different than this project about women's rights, because both of them concentrated on different concepts. And this project concentrated on women's rights. And actually, this project also originated from our previous project, because the previous project was narrating Afghanistan and different issues in Afghanistan, that one of the issues was about women's rights. And now we took that issue and we are showing in this project. So they're kind of connected, you know, and this is really beautiful for Joel and I, that we have this meaning in our song.
Yeah, it's beautiful, because the way you're speaking about it, you're talking about how these all works that you're doing are connected between themselves, but also what I'm hearing from this side is that this work, that music and poetry are also a way for you to connect with other types of artists, but also with the audience. So it's, in the end, it's really all about kind of coming together, I guess, and connecting with people in various ways. From what I've heard now, I feel like both of you want to keep creating and want to keep sharing these messages and want to keep narrating these stories. So what are your plans for the future? What are your hopes for the future as well?
I think I have a view that everyone should somehow try in this life to do what makes us happy, to spend time with what we feel comfortable and what brings us alive. And so for me, what brings me alive, it's art and music. And so what my hope for the future is that I can keep expressing myself, I can keep creating, but without struggling a lot with the real life situation that we have to go through every day.
Yes, Joel and I, we have been dreaming a lot about our projects, but it's our second project that we have been working on that, and sometimes we talk and we share our ideas, and our hope and wishes is that to keep creating, to keep releasing, and keep expressing through our art, and then go over to the world and go around to the world and share this art expression with other people, with other humans, with different humans, not only in a limited situation in one country. We want to go to different countries, different continents, to share this art with other people and to let them be awake, you know. And yeah, this is really our dream, to go over to the world and share our expression with other people and to make a bridge communication in this world.
And how can our audiences find your work, and if they wish to support you further?
For now, we don't have website. I have only YouTube channel, but I was mostly sharing my individual song. Yeah, of course, later on we will work on to have a website together, share website, and yeah, it's gonna be more easier for other people to get to know us through the website, because it's important. Yeah.
It was a pleasure talking with you and getting to know
Thanks
you.
a lot.
For us.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to see how Charkh Bezan comes together.
Yeah, we are looking forward to hearing the completely song too and sharing with you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.